What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Leslie. Welcome to my channel. We're still trying to figure out what this channel is about. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for coming back. It's another Yap session. It's one of my days off. It's Tuesday. Yesterday I worked from 4 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. That's a 15-hour shift. I was tired. My body was hurting a lot. But it's okay because we have today and tomorrow off, and then I don't go back to work until Thursday, and I only work, I think I work 4 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and then Friday I work another 4 to 7:30. So we're doing it. We're very much doing it over here, guys. Since we're on the topic of my job, update to last video, how I mentioned I had just started it. At this point I'm at week 5. This is week 5 for me. It's going good. I had to poke somebody. It's called cannulating. So obviously we're cleaning the patient kidneys because they're in dialysis, and you have to poke them twice. One is where their blood pools, and the other one is where the clean blood returns. I had to poke somebody. I actually poked 3 people yesterday, and it was, honestly, it wasn't as scary as I thought. The first one I was like, oh my gosh. My trainer literally told me exactly where to poke and everything, and she was right there. But she also gave me the easier ones, obviously. She wouldn't have me do somebody that's hard. But yeah, that's the update on my job. I am currently at my desk. Anyways, work's been going good. I ran 3 miles. I'm currently training for a 10K. On February 7th is my 10K. It's 6.20 miles, which is very doable. I've done it before. But like, when you stop running, and here's the thing, I never actually stop running. I just slow down my running. I go from, like, in the summertime I run more. I run like 6 miles, 8 miles, 10 miles, 4 miles, 3 miles, 2 miles. Like, you know, I go higher in the summer, and so in the winter I've just been doing like 2 miles. I think like a few times here and there I would do like 3 miles. So your body obviously gets used to running, and because I had decreased my distance, my body feels it. So I'm just trying to like go back up, and I think now I think last week I ran 3 miles twice. No, the week before I ran 3 miles maybe twice, and then last week I ran 3 miles twice and then a 4-mile run. On the weekend I did on Saturday or Sunday, I can't remember, I did 4 miles. Today I did 3. Finally, today was the first day where I felt good. I was just tired from yesterday, from working so much, and so I almost didn't do it, because before I started running I was like, oh, I think I'm okay just doing 2 miles today. I'm tired, like my feet still hurt from yesterday. And then as I was running I felt good, and I was like, hold on, I can actually run 3 miles, so let's just do the 3 miles. And then tomorrow, since I'm off again, I'm gonna do 4 miles, and then on the weekend I'm gonna do 5. That is the training schedule for right now. It's currently 10:55. Oh my gosh, I feel like I've done so much already. So first of all, I didn't hear my alarm this morning. My boyfriend had to wake me up. It was 6:40. I have to leave my house at 7:30. And I have to get my daughter ready. My son gets himself ready, but yeah, as soon as I got up I woke my kids up. Usually I wake up before them and like clean around the house and stuff. That way, like, by the time they get up I can just, like, you know. But no, I was like up and okay, time to get up. So yeah, I got my daughter ready, and then I washed the dishes because I actually finished sooner. Weirdly enough how that worked, but yeah. And then after I dropped them off, I went to the store because I needed to buy a few things here. I always go to the store on my days off. 2 things I always feel like I do: go to the store and wash my car, which I didn't wash my car yet. I think I might do it tomorrow. I paid for that monthly membership at the car wash, so I'm gonna get my money's worth, y'all. After that, that's when I came home and ran. I made myself, I took a shower after my run, made myself breakfast. Yeah, that's why my hair's so a little bit wet. because like I said, after I showered I made breakfast and now I'm sitting down to do this. I'll be back because my lips are crusty again and my glasses are dirty, so BRB. I love how I tell you guys that I'm gonna go and come back, like you guys aren't, like I'm not just going to skip through all of that. Anyways, so today I've been craving coffee. I've been cutting back on coffee. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna braid my hair because this is what I do. I don't straighten my hair. I don't even remember the last time I straightened my hair. Just gives it a little bit of extra waves. I already put the curl cream earlier when I got out of the shower, so by the time I do this and take out the braid, my hair should be wavy and ready to go. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, if you don't know by now, I have a fucking coffee addiction. I love coffee. I love Dutch Bros. I just always want to be drinking it. And I have my phases where I come to the realization that like I shouldn't. Oh my gosh, that one's so bad. That I shouldn't be drinking it because all like the sugar it has and like the money I spend. So I'm back at one of those moments. So I haven't been drinking coffee outside of home. I don't know why I just stuttered so hard. Whatever, I give up. I don't actually, no I don't. I have been trying to save money, and also I can tell when I'm drinking too much coffee or Dutch Bros because I don't know if it's my kidneys or my liver, I don't know, something hurt and I don't like that. So it was time for me to cut back and just drink. I give up. I do not know why I cannot do it today. It might come off later in just a bit anyways because I do not like how I look. I hate how I look like this. I look like, I don't know, a child. Okay, so coffee, yes. I have to cut back. I've been cutting back, I think, honestly, since the start of this year. So we're 20 days in. I think I had Dutch Bros one time. I think it was last Friday because I was so tired at work and I had to work that whole day. So I had Dutch Bros one time, but that was it. And today was one of those days where I was just craving it so bad. Like I just wanted to get Dutch Bros. And there's a new coffee shop in West Valley, like kind of where I pass. It's called 7 Brew and I've been wanting to try it. I haven't gone, which is like a miracle for me because like I am the queen of going to new coffee shops, or like all coffee shops. Like I think the people who are close to me know that I love coffee and love going to coffee shops. So I drove by all coffee shops. I almost went to Dutch Bros. I was like about to turn and then I'm like, no, go home. And I did. I came home, but then I was home and after the shower again I started craving it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just want a sweet chocolatey coffee. And I was like, no bitch, you can't have one. So I'm drinking a second cup. Did I show you guys this cup? My job gave me this cup on my first day. It's a Nawala, and I've literally been using this thing every day. I love it. Sips coffee. So I got chocolate because I was craving like a mocha. I grabbed this chocolate that we have. Actually, let me go grab it and show you guys. It's this. This, y'all, is so good. I cut 4 squares. They're big. Yes, they're big, and yes, it probably has a lot of sugar, and probably shouldn't have done it, but also, you know what, I did not spend money on coffee. Okay, we've had this at home for who the fuck knows how long. My boyfriend likes to bake, and he was supposed to make lava cakes for my daughter's birthday in October. We're in January now and he still hasn't used them. Okay, they expire October 31st of 2026. So I'm like, you know what, he ain't gonna use them, I'm gonna use them. I put 4 squares in the cup, and then I turned on the Keurig over the chocolate so that way when the coffee comes it like melts it, and I let it sit there and stirred it, and then all I did was added milk. No extra sugar, no nothing, just added milk, and voila, I got my mocha. And it's really good. I've also been trying to cut back on coffee. I think 2 cups a day is a lot, especially when it was like one one of these coffees, and then Dutch Bros. And Dutch Bros, they put like what, 2 shots of espresso in a medium, and I always get a medium, so like that's a lot of caffeine if you actually think about it. And I just was like, okay, I am too dependent on this shit, I need to cut back. So I'm slowly cutting back. So I kept telling myself that on my days off I'm only gonna have 1 cup of coffee, and I've been doing good except for today. Today's the first day off that I am on my 2nd cup of coffee. Yeah, because even on like Sunday I wanted coffee again. I was just craving it, and I made a little bit and I only drank some, and then I started to feel guilty, and I was like, okay, we're not gonna do this. I have been thinking about this lately. The other day I was listening to a podcast, and the girls were talking about tracking their cycle, and one of the girls was like, oh, I track my cycle. And then another girl was like, for what? Are you trying to get pregnant? And she was like, no. And she's like, then why do you do that? I just don't feel like there's any need to track your cycle if you're not trying to get pregnant. And I just want to say that I disagree. I disagree with that. To each their own though. If you don't want to track your cycle, by all means, girl, go for it. Oh my gosh, I just remembered that. So I'm filming this video like, I think 2 weeks from the last one, and the clear polish came off like right away. So then I redid it, and that redid lasted me the whole 2 weeks. I think I just barely took it off like two days ago, and then I just painted I didn't do no more nail polish or no more gel. I just don't have time. It takes so much time. I just did regular polish, but I felt like it needed 1 more layer. So you know what, well, since we're yapping and I'm just sitting here, I'm gonna do the other coat. Back to the cycles. Do you guys see my ADHD just like control my life? Okay, I think it's important to track your cycle because you become in tune with your body. Whenever I am noticing that I've tracked my cycle for years. Well, the one who told me to start tracking my cycle was my boyfriend a long time ago, but also like I didn't want to get pregnant. I got on the it's called Flow. If you have not heard of it, I will post it right here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. It would tell me when I was ovulating so that we could be like careful during that time and whatever. This was after I had my son, I think. Yeah, this was after I had for the longest, because I've never been on birth control. I don't like birth control. I don't like what it does to me. I don't like how I feel on it. Actually, I was on birth control. And this was when I was a teenager. I have not been on birth control since I got on birth control when I was young. Regulate my monthly cycle because it was so irregular. My mom took me to the doctors and they put me on birth control, and it was just a pill. And I'm not gonna lie, I was on that for a good like year or two. It was, yeah, I think it was like maybe a year, not 2. There was these certain pills that worked for me, because then we had like switched it up and they fucked me up, and then like we went back to the other one. Mind you, I was 16 years old when this was all happening, okay? So I don't fucking remember the name of the damn birth control. As soon as I got off birth control, I got pregnant with my son. After I had him, at this point I'm 18, I got on the Mirena or whatever. Is that the IUD? Is that what that's called? For like a month maybe. And I was like, fuck this, take it out. So then I got it taken out. I never got on birth control after that. So that's when I would really depend on my Flow app. And then I got pregnant with my daughter. And then my boyfriend got a vasectomy. So technically I don't need to track my cycle anymore. But I do. Just because I want to be in tune with my body. Whenever I feel like certain pains and I check, I already know I'm ovulating, and I go and I check my app and I am. Or I'm feeling extra fucking grumpy. I go and I check, I'm in my luteal phase. I'm discharging, I go and I check, and it's most likely I'm ovulating. So I just love to be in tune with my body. I love to know why I could possibly be feeling something, and it's also good to just, as a woman, I think, to know our bodies. I know there's a lot of women I've had this conversation with, like, do you track it? And they're like, no, I don't care, or I don't feel like I need to, which is fine. Like, if that's what you want or choose, like, obviously that's fine. I just think it's really important to know. And then also, like, you know how we have phases, like I just said, like the luteal phase. I started to look up what that meant and like the symptoms, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not going to tell you what it means. We're gonna ask chat. Hey chat, I'm recording a YouTube video with kind of, you know, the Yap sessions that I had talked to you about, and we're talking about our flow, our cycles, like as women. Can you break it down, the cycles for women? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No worries at all. Basically, the menstrual cycle is divided into several phases. We have the menstrual phase where bleeding occurs, the follicular phase where the body prepares an egg, the ovulation phase when the egg is released, and then the luteal phase where the body prepares for a potential pregnancy. Each phase has its own hormonal shifts and unique effects on energy levels, mood, and physical health. If you need more detail on any of these phases, just let me know.
Yes, please break it down. But first, let's start with the luteal phase, because I think I must have confused it.
Of course, the luteal phase is the final phase of the menstrual cycle. It starts right after ovulation and lasts until the beginning of the next menstrual period. During this time, the body produces more progesterone, which helps prepare the uterine lining for a possible pregnancy. This can lead to symptoms like mood swings, bloating, and sometimes fatigue. If pregnancy doesn't occur, hormone levels drop, leading to the start of the next menstrual phase. Let me know if you want more details on any of the symptoms or hormonal changes.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's like the mood swings is what I was thinking. But this is the one where either if you, like right before your period, right? If you don't get pregnant, obviously.
Exactly. The luteal phase is basically that period right before your period. And if fertilization doesn't happen, the hormone levels drop, leading to those PMS symptoms and eventually the start of menstruation. It can definitely bring on mood swings, bloating, and sometimes even cravings. It's definitely a common time for those changes.
Thank you. Okay, now let's move on to the next phase after that.
Absolutely. After the luteal phase comes the menstrual phase, which is when bleeding actually occurs. This is the start of the cycle, and it usually lasts about 3 to 7 days. During this time, the uterus sheds its lining and you might experience cramps, fatigue, and other symptoms. Once menstruation ends, the cycle moves into the follicular phase where the body starts preparing again for ovulation. Let me know if you want to dive into any of those phases in more detail.
Yes. What's after that?
Sure. After the menstrual phase, we move into the follicular phase. This phase begins on the first day of menstruation and lasts until ovulation. During the follicular phase, the pituitary gland releases follicle-stimulating hormone, FSH, which stimulates the growth of ovarian follicles. As these follicles mature, they produce estrogen, which helps rebuild the uterine lining. This phase is generally marked by a rise in energy and a feeling of renewal. And once the follicular phase ends, we head into ovulation. Let me know if you want more details on that as well.
Is this the time where a woman feels the most energized or like the best? I mean, I know you kind of said that, but is this her prime or is it during ovulation?
Great question. A lot of women do feel more energized and have a boost in mood during the follicular phase because of the rising estrogen levels. However, during ovulation itself, which happens around the middle of the cycle, many women also experience a peak in energy, confidence, and even libido. It can feel like a prime time for a lot of people. So both the follicular phase and ovulation have their own perks, but ovulation tends to be the peak moment of energy and well-being for many.
Okay, let's move on to the ovulation phase, but remind me after that, tell me what is the best time a woman should work out.
Sounds good. So during the ovulation phase, which typically occurs around the midpoint of the cycle, estrogen and luteinizing hormones surge, leading to the release of an egg. This phase is often associated with increased energy, strength, and endurance. It's a great time for more intense workouts and setting personal records. As for the best time to work out overall, many people find that the follicular phase and ovulation are the prime times for high intensity workouts because of the hormonal boosts. In contrast, the luteal phase might call for more moderate or lower intensity activities due to potential fatigue or discomfort. But we can definitely dive deeper into that once we wrap up the phases.
Okay, is that the last phase or how many more? What other phase do we have?
So after ovulation, we circle back to the luteal phase, and that's essentially the final phase before the next menstrual cycle begins. So in total, we've got 4 main phases: the menstrual phase, the follicular phase, the ovulation phase, and the luteal phase. And that cycle just repeats each month. If you ever want to dive deeper into how each phase impacts things like workouts, nutrition, or mood, just let me know.
Okay, thank you. That's what I thought. So there's 4 phases total. Does each phase last about a week?
Yeah, roughly. The lengths can vary from person to person, but generally the menstrual phase lasts about 3 to 7 days. The follicular phase can last around 10 to 14 days, depending on the individual. Ovulation usually occurs around the midpoint of the cycle, so about 1 to 2 days, and then the luteal phase typically lasts around 10 to 14 days as well. So in total, the cycle is usually about 28 to 30 days, but it can definitely vary.
Got it. Thank you. Okay, so do you think a woman should be working out intensely? I don't even know if that's a word. During her what is it called again? I already forgot. The luteal phase.
You got it. During the luteal phase, it's generally recommended to adjust the workout intensity a bit. Many women find that they have lower energy levels and they might experience things like fatigue, bloating, or even joint discomfort. So it can be beneficial to focus more on moderate or lower intensity workouts like yoga, walking, or lighter cardio. That said, it's definitely individual, and some women still feel good with more intense exercise. It really depends on how your body feels during that phase.
Got it.
If you need any more info or want me to expand on anything while you're recording, just let me know. I'm here to help you out.
Thanks, Chad. You're the best.
Oh, thank you so much.
I just love chat, man. I love chat, but like I love how helpful it is, and it has been in my life. Like this point, I'm like, I don't think I could do life without AI because of things like this. I love chat. Chat is my best friend. Okay, moving on. So now that we've gone through the phases of our cycle, I agree that sometimes me personally, speaking of me, my luteal phase, there's some that I'm just like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm in my luteal phase right now, y'all. And the older I get, the more I go from like 0 to 100. Like I get fucking pissed. Nobody wants to be around me. I'm gonna be so honest. I know I'm a fucking bitch when I'm in my luteal phase. And if you don't want to be around me, great, because neither do I. I don't want to be around myself during that phase. I'm a fucking bitch. And so when I get pissed, I get fucking pissed. I'm trying to work on it, okay? I am unbearable. I'm not even gonna lie. I know. I literally know. But with that being said, this luteal phase, I don't feel as lazy as I have before. Like I actually feel good. Like, am I getting the cravings? Absolutely. I mean, I wanted the damn Dutch Bros. That's the reason why I wanted the fucking Dutch Bros, is because I want something sweet. Yesterday I packed dinner because I get like 4 breaks or 3. I don't even know anymore. I can't keep track, but I get a lot of like 3 breaks. I think it's 3 breaks at work. So the first one's breakfast. Yeah, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The breakfast we don't clock out, the lunch we do, and dinner we do. So I always take for breakfast. Okay, hold the fuck up. I am getting so sidetracked here. Okay, let me finish one thing. So for dinner, I took chicken and rice, and I ate that like around 5:36. And then by the time I got home at 7:30, I got home like 7:40. There was pizza. You better believe I ate that fucking pizza. And if I wasn't in my luteal phase, I wouldn't have ate that pizza because I had just eaten an hour and a half ago. Like that's not normal me, but because my luteal phase is high, I ate that damn pizza. But aside from the cravings and the angriness, I'm good. Like I just ran the 3 miles, and I've been in my luteal phase for like a couple of days now. Normally I don't even like to do nothing. Like I just feel so lazy. I don't want to run. I don't want to do anything. And that's where I feel like I have to really push myself to do things. But today we're good. My body was on the contrary. It was telling me the opposite. It was like, girl, you got this. You can keep going. You can keep going. So then I ran that extra mile. What else do we want to talk about today, ladies? Oh, I know. Okay, so last week when I posted this video, my last Yap Session video, I had 67 followers, because remember, somewhere in that video I think I mentioned I have 67 followers. Well, in this last week I have been so consistent on YouTube and TikTok. I have 74 subscribers. No, I said followers. I meant to say 67 subscribers. I had 67 subscribers and now I have 74. Hard work pays off, y'all. Hard work pays off. Guys, thank you. Literally, truly, thank you. Let's keep this going though, because I want to reach 100 subscribers. Let's see, should we go by the middle of February? Is that too unrealistic? I don't know what's realistic. Let's do end of February. That's how many subscribers. I suck at math. I need my calculator. If you did the math in your head, love that for you. 100 take away 74. That's 26 subscribers. I think 1 month is fine, right? I think we could do that in 1 month. Today's January 20th. And then February is, let's see, 28 days, right? 28 days in February. Yes, 28 days. So that's, why can't I do fucking math? How many more fucking days in this month are 10, 11. 11 plus 28 days. That's 39 days. Can we, let's see, we're gonna ask chat, how realistic is it to get wait, what did I say, 39 subscribers from here until the end of February?
That definitely sounds achievable, especially if you keep up consistent content and engage with your audience. If you're actively promoting your channel, using social media, and maybe even collaborating with others, it can definitely help you reach that goal. It all depends on how much you promote and how engaging your content is, but it's definitely possible.
Thanks. Okay, according to chat, that's possible. So we're gonna believe chat. We are going to aim for 100 subscribers from here until the end of February. Holy shit, I gotta I gotta start advertising my YouTube. I don't think I do that enough. I'm gonna promote it on TikTok. You know what, guys? I'm gonna be honest. It's because I get shy. I really do. I don't know why. There's something about knowing that people are watching me that I'm like, what the fuck? This shit feels weird. It feels foreign. It doesn't feel normal. But it's okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna reach 100 subscribers by the end of February. So we just got to keep up the good work. Y'all need to help me and share this video. Tell all of your friends about me, your tias, no, please don't tell the tios. Your tias, your primas, your abuelitas. What else is there on the family tree? Tus hermanas. Is that it? But you know what? Please send this to subscribers who are going to engage, who are going to like my videos, who are going to actually watch my videos, people who are going to support me, truly. And TikTok, I'm almost to 700 subscribers. My brain just keeps saying subscribers. I'm almost to 700 followers on my running TikTok. Like, girl, what? I just got one right now. I literally logged in and I just got another follower. I got 339 on my Just Less page. Here, let me show you guys so you guys can go follow. 339, go follow. 676 on my running, okay? Let's get my TikTok to 700, my running one, and then my Just Less things, let's get it to 350. That's so low. Why am I aiming so low? Like, it doesn't, I don't know. If you are not yet following my TikToks, what are you doing? What are you doing? Let's go right now. Go hit that follow. Honestly, I post the same exact videos. All the videos that go on my YouTube shorts are going on my TikTok, so I'm just putting that out there. But I mean, it would be nice to get more followers, so if you're not following me there, please go. Honestly, I think that's it. I'm gonna end the video here. I feel like I yapped enough for today. Thank you guys so much if you made it to the end of this video. Like, truly if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.